Greetings, I'm Bobby W6IWN, and this is one of those days when you're like, the things I do for ham radio. So to catch you up real quick, I was going to a drive up Summits on the Air to a fire lookout that was nearby. Well, that had too much snow, so plan B. I am so close to the top, but I just can't do the drive up. I brought too much gear, and rather than throwing that G90, I always throw in that backpack for emergencies. I didn't do it. So I got the 50 amp hour battery, the big antenna, the big mast. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't give up. So I'm gonna treat this like a prepper or emergency situation and think I need to get to the top. So what do I got in here? Oh, apparently it's ready to go. Let's see how good this works out. But Ricky came up with this plan. I think what we're gonna do is take this table, which we don't need because there's a picnic table at the top of this one, but we're gonna try to turn it into a sled and pack my gear on it and drag it up the last maybe 1/8 of a mile or so. Go ahead and insert your laughs and comments below. But sometimes the more effort you put in, the more reward. I don't know, but we better get our gear on here and packed and hopefully make it to the top and see if this harebrained idea works out. Okay, we're all packed. And first off, I do not recommend doing this for a SOTA. This is just kind of for fun, and if I needed to in emergency, get up to somewhere to make communications. When there was snow and all I had was a table, well heck, why not try now, right? I'm just too close to give up. Anyways, I've got this thing all packed. I've never used a table as a sled in the snow. I have rode on one with my snowboard the other way a long time ago, but so I rigged up the ropes with a slip knot here so I can untie it later. And I'm just gonna kind of put it on my belly. I've got about 1/8 of a mile, and this is the easy part, it goes up. Last year when I came up, there was a lot of this, so it's probably gonna be a long trip, but all right, let's get to it. Come on, Rick, you ready? We're gonna SOTA POTA today, son. Oh yeah, Ricky loves the snow. How we holding up, kid? Oh yeah, we're looking good. Yeah, Ricky, you ready? Woohoo! Finally, we've made it to the top, and what do you know? There was some dirt patches in the way. Rather than just unload this, move it, pack it back up, I just went for it. I just dragged it across the dirt. I'll just remember those marks from in this trip every time I do a POTA with that table. It is what it is at this point, but I've made it to the top. This is Sardine Peak, that Sardine Peak fire lookout here. I'm in the Tahoe National Forest. And what do you know, there's actually a picnic table right here behind me and lots of trees and stuff to tie off my mast. I'll show you the views here in a minute once I get set up, so stand by. All right, it was totally worth the effort. Check out our cool shack. I know we drug a table up here, but we had a table, but we use that other table for other uses. So I have the Double D up about 20 feet here on the top of the mountain, and I have no obstructions from any direction, so I can point this thing wherever I want. Let's go up to the fire lookout and show you the views. We're up top at the fire lookout, Sardine Peak. This is Whiskey 6 stroke November Sierra -160 here in the Tahoe National Forest. And these are the views from up here. As you can see, there's my setup, an antenna down there. I'm actually about level with my antenna. So there is a mast up here, but this is Forest Service property, so I don't want to just tie up. It's not worth getting in trouble over that last 50 feet. I think I got a pretty good angle from any direction up here. Just beautiful views. Thankfully the wind is nice and calm right now. I am starting to see the POTA flag and SOTA flag blow just a little bit, so it is going to pick up, but excellent. I'm excited. Thanks for joining me on this journey. let's get activated. All right, we did it. We got activated. We dragged all the stuff up here on the table sled. It worked, you know, it's not as good as a regular sled, but we did it. I got 217. The wind's starting to pick up now. The UTC day has ended, so I'm gonna start heading down. I did have a couple people walk up and were like, whoa, what are you doing here? That were coming to look at the fire. Look out. I did get a share with some guys what I was doing, and there was a guy, VK2VM or something, one of the contest stations down there was active, so they got to hear Australia. So they were pretty excited, like hearing that on the radio, and I was showing them my map. So hopefully maybe this whole dragging the table up here wasn't just for me getting QSOs, and maybe I'll get someone else interested in ham radio. Well, Ricky and I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. We need to drag this stuff downhill. It should be a lot easier down. And I think it's a hamburger day. We definitely need like a double cheeseburger after all this. All right, hope to catch you guys on the next one. 7-3.